Also, yes, to the county that also was an advocate. And then at the state level, we worked hard to make sure when some of the new gaming laws went into place that we would have opportunities to have a facility like this here in Berks County. It was our turn. And I'd also say this, we've heard a lot about economic development. And this community has heard a lot of projects and promises, and a lot of it didn't pan out. Well, guess what? Something has finally happened, and I'm so excited to see it. This is going to be good for the local economy, for the regional economy, for the state as well. And I'll note, just on an ending note, how committed Hollywood Penn National is to local charities, and a lot of those folks I saw here today, and I'm so pleased that they are going to do that as well. They do it right. So thank you. Welcome to the community. Much appreciated. Thanks, folks.
I had the honor of sitting on the gaming committee since been elected to office now for 8 years. And the previous representative who held my seat, Dante Santoni, told me something very important when I got elected. He's like, Mark, making legislation is like making sausage. Nobody wants to see it get done. They just want to see the final product. Well, this has been about 4 years of sausage making in the process here of taking all these different pieces of legislation out there for all different types of reforms to gaming. And this became our final product in 2017. And it was just 4 years over that whole process to get to this point. Now we're here in 2021, and here we have Penn National making a $111 million investment right here in Berks County. They just did a $120 million investment in New York. And listen, Penn National is a great company. They're 15 minutes away, and all the jobs that they're going to create for our area here, and especially during this time period right now where people just want to get the hell out of their houses and they want to come and enjoy entertainment with online gaming now. You can place a bet, get down here and watch the football game with your friends and enjoy great meals. And the thing I love most about Penn National Gaming, and the senator said it perfectly, is yes, they invest millions, to get a good ROI for their company, for the corporation. But the best thing about Penn National Gaming is the millions of dollars that they give back to the local charities. Even during COVID, they gave millions back to the small businesses and nonprofits, and they've been doing that for years. So hats off to them for the investment they give back to our community. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much. I would like to welcome Todd George, who's our head of operations, to the stage.
Welcome, and thank you. This is quite a day, 44, what a big number. And, for me, when I joined Penn several years ago, we were such a dynamic and growing company. And seeing where we are today, especially these last two properties, York and now Morgantown, it's just been an incredible journey. And today is such a unique day. Jay Stone, our CEO, Aaron Chamberlain, our SVP of Operations, cannot be here as they're feeling a little bit under the weather as things kind of move through the economy and through the population. But really wanted to send their best wishes, and a lot of us have been keeping them updated through FaceTime and pictures, so excellent job. I really, and the thank yous have been going out, but I wanted to thank the hardworking team here at PNRC and York. And you heard Mark talk about it. Every time we would come up and check on this property, there were people from all over the company coming in here to help get this done in one of the most challenging times that we've experienced. The supply chain challenges and what we were able to do, and including our partners with Tony Luke and Barstool Sports, have been amazing, and everything they've done to get this to open on this day. I would really like to thank our general contractor, the Norwood Company, JCJ Architecture, MLC Engineering, and our interior designers, Gensler, and of course Roger Charles, who has done amazing work again, as he has demonstrated for so many years for Penn. I would also like to thank Mike Carroll, Sean Walters, and Mike McGrew for their tireless efforts here heading up design and construction. And lastly, none of us would be here today without the amazing work over a lifetime from our Chairman Emeritus, Peter Carlino. Finally, to our new team members, all 375, hopefully soon getting over 400, you're now joining a group of close to 23,000 team members at Penn from around the country. I want to welcome you to the team. I also want to let you know that we remain committed to ensuring that you have a great future and great career in the gaming and hospitality industry. As most of you know, we conducted 2 days of tests this past weekend, with all the slot gaming proceeds going to the United Way of Berks County, Honeybrook Food Pantry, and the Jarrett Yoder Foundation. I'm excited to announce we raised $89,834 for these incredible organizations. And because we like to round up, the Penn National Gaming Foundation is going to round that number up to a clean 100,000 just because it looked better, I'm sure. But wait, there's more. Due to the incredible support of Dick East, former president and CEO of Customers Bank, who along with his wife Angela are co-chairs of the United Way of Berks County annual campaign and an incredible challenge match they secured in support of United Way, our donation to the United Way will now be officially doubled. Here to accept the charitable donation are Dick East, Kevin Putt from the Honeybrook Food Pantry, and Diane Yoder from the Jarrett Yoder Foundation. We're proud to be your partner and to support your great cause, and present the check Eric Shippers, who is the chair of our foundation, and Jeff Morris. So with all that, we are moments away. I'd like to invite today's speakers and the Carnarvon Board of Supervisors to join me in the front of the stage to cut the ribbon and to officially open Hollywood Casino Morgantown. Now, from down.
Okay, now, and now for the second part of our ribbon cutting, which we're going to turn it over to Vince, and then to Tony for our unique ribbon cutting, which Tony is going to lead. So Vince, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. How are you? My name is Mark Wahlberg, and anybody seen the movie Invincible? Yeah. You know what? When I think about Invincible, and I think of movies like Rudy and the new one that's coming up, The Underdog and Rookie and Miracle, and all those movies, all that is, it's what's going on right here now with Penn National and Hollywood Casino and Tony Luke's. And I'm listening to Mark and all the speakers that have come up and all the people from the community and also are going to benefit from what's going on here. And this one word keeps coming up, and it's this word called team. Team. And that's what it's all about. That's what you are. And when I think of winning and a winning combination, it's all about what a team is. And I always like to say, and I've spoken to the Navy SEALs, and they have this great saying. It's very simple. Teamwork makes the dream work. Everyone has a role, and whatever your role is, you play it with passion. And if everybody understands what that role and passion is, they can get it done. And you got it done. You know, the dream is here. So that's what Invincible's about. Invincible is all about that impossible dream, doing the unthinkable. And you know, I tried out for the Eagles. I mean, I was stupid enough to think that I was 30 years old, didn't play college football, and I could. And I was only played 1 year of high school football, so I can make it in the NFL. And you know what? I went to my coach, and everybody here has had somebody in their life that's a mentor that means so much to them other than a parent. That was my high school coach at Interborough High School. And I have one of my students here, Chief Stokes, who's our chief of police here. And my high school coach gave me this great quote, and this is what it's all about here. Then I'm going to turn it over to my friend. He gave me this. He said, Vinny, he says, I'm going to give you this quote. And I said, I'm busting my chops so bad. You know, didn't play college football. You're too old. Never been done before. He said, here's the quote. Happy are those who dream dreams and are willing to pay the price to make their dreams come true. Imagine the thought of 8 or 10 years ago when you saw this tract of land and anyone would say, we're going to put a casino here and we're going to benefit 400 people in the community plus a lot of other people and what they're going to do. That's what it's all about. And you were willing to pay the price, and there it is. It all happened. And then they make a freaking movie about it. Has anybody had a movie? You know, it's one of my favorites. And there's a guy, there's a scene in the movie, and it's just one of my, and this guy and I go back, way back. And people say, what do you do for a living? I really don't know. I took too many hits to the head. I don't know what I'm doing anyway. So, but I speak around the country. I used to speak anyway before the pandemic, and I speak around the world. And everybody says, okay, he says, Patrigino's. I said, what? Patrigino's? There's only one spot, and that's Tony Luke's. Tony Luke's for the best cheesesteak and the best pork ever in the whole world. And there it is, the real taste of South Philly. We're going to get the real sound of South Philly in just a second. So there's this fantastic scene in the movie, and the guy with the green cape, and he gets knocked down on his butt, you know, and it's one of the best scenes in the movie. Well, here it is, and it's my friend Tony Luke. He doesn't do just food. He does the community and all the great things he does. He's an actor, he's a singer, he's a father, he's a great businessman, he's an entrepreneur, and he's a giver. And I would like to bring up to the stage right now my good friend, my paisan from South Philly, Tony Luke. Here you go, brother.
Give it up for Vince. What an inspiration he is. You look at Vince and you realize, not to repeat what he said, but anything in this world is possible if you're willing to give it everything you've got. We started Tony Luke's in 1992, and I have to tell you, walking in here today, first of all, how beautiful is this casino? I mean, it's a beautiful Penn Gaming Live, Penn Live Gaming. It is such an honor to be a part of such an amazing group. it's a corporation that feels more like a family. You know, we were just talking about this earlier. They want to have a relationship with the people that they're working with. They really care about the employees and the relationship between them and management and the food service. And this is something we need today. Things need to shift, and they are shifting. And please give them a round of applause, because it's amazing what they do. So the last time I seen Vince, I was wearing a green cape. I was 400 pounds, and I was screaming, "I want to be an Eagle baby" in the movie Invincible. And that's where we really became friends and got very close. And I have to tell you, he's always inspired me. Every time I think it's something I can't do, I think I'm too old, or maybe it's past me, I realize that you're never too old and nothing is ever past you. You just have to go for it. Now, we don't cut a ribbon, we cut a cheesesteak. So that's what we're going to do, and I want to give a shout out to Water Street Mission. We're so happy to be able to give them one of the steaks, the big steak that we're doing. We're going to cut it up, we're going to send it over, because it's really about giving back. I always said, life is not just surviving. Life is making a difference. Live a life of difference. Thank you so much. I know you don't want to hear me talk anymore. You want to eat some cheesesteaks. So let's do it. Let's give it up again for Halloween Morgantown. Give it up. Let's go eat some cheesesteaks. As soon as I get this back in here, I don't think it's... There we go.